pictures that Kathleen was just talking about, I want to read a poem. I have no idea who wrote this poem. However, it's titled, If You Could See Where I Have Gone. If you could see where I have gone, the beauty of this place, and how it feels to know you're home, to see the Savior's face. To wake in peace and know no fear, just joy beyond compare. While still on earth, you miss me yet, you wouldn't want me there if you could see where I have gone. If you could see where I have gone and had made the trip with me, you'd know I didn't go alone. The Savior came with me. When I awoke, he was by my side and reached out his hand, said, hurry, child, you're coming home to a grand and glorious land. Don't worry over those you love, for I am not just with you. And don't you know, with you at home, they'll long to be here too. If you could see where I have gone and see what I've been shown, you'd never know another tear or ever feel alone. You'd marvel at the care of God, his hand on every life, and realize he cares, he really cares, and bears with us each strife. And that if he weeps when one is lost, his heart is filled with pain. But oh, the joy when one comes home, a child is home again. If you could see where I have gone, could stay with me a while, could share the things that God has made to grace eternity. But no, you could never leave. Once heaven's joy you'd known, you couldn't beat to walk the earth's path. Once heaven was your home. If you could see where I have gone, you'd know we'll meet someday. And though I'm parted from you now, that I am just away. So thank you, family. Thank you, friends, for living for the Lord, for teaching me his love, to trust him and his words. And now that I'm at home with him, secure in every way, I'm waiting here at heaven's door to meet you some sweet day. I agree. So I want to share a quick story. Gotcha. I had a friend ask me the other day. He said, what was the greatest lesson you learned from your dad? And what impact did that lesson have on you? So I thought about it, long and hard. And at first I thought, that's easy. He taught me many great lessons. He taught me to be kind, compassionate, fun, driven, competitive, and to never quit. And then I thought, no. He never really sat me down one-on-one and said, that's what I want you to be, boy. No, he never did that. You know my dad, he was never really the kind to sit you down and lecture you on really anything. So then I thought, well, why are those the lessons that I felt he taught me? And I said, truth be told, that's how we lived. So I'll take you through some past. He was the kindest man I knew, and I'm sure many of you in this room would agree with that. Compassion? No, he was compassionate. It's probably just 2 weeks ago. We were all at Peggy's house, and I think I was outside with the kids, and everyone comes running out, and everybody's crying. I was like, oh boy, what did I miss? What did I miss? Well, here's what I missed. So Peggy and Bill's, my dad's wedding song came on, just randomly, and in his last part of these couple weeks, he couldn't even move. He could not move. He was in such pain, and he stood up and said, let's dance. They danced. Fun. Ask the grandkids. If you ask all these grandkids right here, who was the funnest grandpa, what would you guys say?
Grandpa Bill.
It says that. They'd say Grandpa Bill. He was so fun and adventurous. From all his trips to playing his guitar to working in the yard, he made everything fun. While even with Parkinson's and his spine disease were battling away internally, he was still doing somersaults with the kids and playing on the ground with those kids. So grandpas, I have a challenge for you in this room. Go ask your grandkids who's the funnest. And if they say you, Grandpa Roach broke his neck doing somersaults with these kids in his Parkinson's days. So let's talk about his drive and his competitive side. I didn't know my dad any other way. from competing on as many swim teams to water skiing. Oh, that elusive 28 off at 34 miles an hour. Don't worry, Dad. The year coming, it's coming. To competing in triathlons. Oh, and our legendary horse games on our driveway. He beat me many times, and he always did it with a smile. Or a little smirk, actually. And finally, the lesson of never giving up. If there's one lesson that that will forever stay with me, it's the fight he's had over the last 7 years. From the time he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, the time was passing. He fought and fought and fought. Toward the end, he knew his body was done, and he was ready to take on his next adventure. But he kept saying in his bed, "Get me out of this damn bed, I'm ready to rock and roll." Always. So to answer my friend's question, the greatest lesson my dad taught me was to always lead by example. And that's a powerful leader. That's what a powerful leader does. He doesn't tell you what to do, he'll show you what to do. And that, my friend, is the biggest impact he had on me. So Dad, your lessons will forever be lasting legacy. For many generations. In true Bill Roach fashion, I'll end with something he would always say to me as I walk up the sporting fields. You did good. You did good. You did really good. Not bad for an amateur.